welcome back to my channel. It's Winnie BLV, Mouth of the South. No intro, no outro. It's just this hoe. How y'all doing today? Thanks so much for loving my last video. A lot of people commented they loved seeing my husband. That was fun. We're going to have him back on to do a taste test of Britain. Yeah, we're going to eat some foods that are Winnie approved. And we have never heard of, but we're going to try them on camera for you. Ooh, I'm trying to talk Winnie into getting Mark to do it too, so maybe it'll be a twofer, a collab, like this video. This is a collab video of me and Yoda talking about 20 things we learned in 2020. So it's been a year, right? It's still not over. Things are still going south, and girl, we just need to, we need to hold hands, be kind to each other, stay safe, and get through it. But here's some things that I definitely learned in 2020. And these are random order. As I thought of things, I wrote them down in my handy dandy notebook that Autumn gave me for my birthday. It's totally cute. It has cats on it. The first thing, again, these are just random order, not in order of like things, importance, or whatever. Here we go. Sis, I will never, ever attempt to paint the walls in my house or anything ever again. I did that when COVID started. I was actually on vacation, went and bought all the paint, thought I was going to be that girl and paint my own house, and there are still some things left to paint, if I'm being totally honest. It's a job. Best to go on and save your pennies and hire that one out. I can't. Number two, it's okay to be alone. Used to, when I worked every day, I enjoyed and I thrived off of getting around other people and making people laugh and having camaraderie and going on break with people and all that stuff. And I'm a very social person, if you can't already tell, but I've learned this year that I can be alone and it's okay. And I've got another point that goes along with this, but that's coming up in a minute. But yeah, being alone and by yourself it's going to be okay. I wouldn't have chosen that for myself, but I ended up learning to cope, and so there you go. That's on the list. Number three, I can have BFFs that don't actually live near me, because let's face it, we're not seeing any of our friends that live around us or our families. So yeah, it's okay to have long distance BFFs. I figured that out real quick. And even my BFF who lives in town, I don't see her, but we FaceTime all the time and snap and stuff, and it's okay, and text, and it's okay. I have learned how to edit my videos. Now, I am not great at editing them, but when I first started this channel, I relied on my little girl to do it, and she was kind of not really into it. She was kind of like, here, Mom, whatever. You know, she was kind of like that, like, okay, I don't want to be here. Okay, so I was just finally, after a couple months, like, move over. I got to get involved. So I figured out how to use all the equipment, the camera, the lighting. Still, I'm not great at that. And how to edit and put music and all that stuff behind it. So that is on the list of things I learned in 2020. I should be getting better at it, but you know, baby steps. I learned all about TikTok from my kids. I've been in a few TikToks. I don't personally have a TikTok because I feel like it is for the kids. Maybe some people feel like that's what YouTube's for too, but yeah, I enjoy watching other people on TikTok, and yeah, my kids send me them all the time, little TikToks of people. So I figured out what TikTok was. I love walking. So if you had asked me before COVID what I do for fun, walking would have been, you know, yeah, I love to walk to the fridge and back. I'm not, or, you know, I might run from somebody, but I'm definitely not, I was not a physical type person. So I've learned that looking at these same four walls day in and day out, 24/7, It's not going to cut it for me, sis. I have got to get out and get outside. Even now that it's snapped cold, I've been doing this since summer. So getting outside of the house and walking around just my neighborhood, just me and my thoughts and my sneakers, we're good. Tell you a funny story. Did I already tell you guys this? I think I did. Maybe not this one, but I was passing a neighbor's house the other day, and another neighbor came out. Now, we live in the beginning, like at the beginning of the neighborhood, so we don't really have close neighbors. I don't even think they consider us part of the neighborhood. They consider us just the riffraff. But anyhow, must be the old rusting cars out front and, you know, half the house painted and falling through and that honky-tonk pool on the porch. But anyhow, yeah, I don't think they care for us too much. I guess when they look at our house, they hear that banjo music play and they just keep going. But anyhow, I was walking past a neighbor who happened to be coming out with her kids and the little girl and the mom. I literally thought they were saying hello because I'm very friendly and I'm very hi to everyone that passes. My little girl that walks with me, she's like, "Why do you do that, Mom? Just keep walking." And I'm like, "Because I am social and I want to be friendly and we live around these people, and if they don't like us, I don't want to give them a reason." So, of course, I always say hi. Sometimes they don't say hi back. But anyway, this sweet little girl came out, her mother, and right as I was getting past them, they both went, hey, how are you? And I swear to you, girl, I was like, oh, hi, how are you? Guys, apparently the neighbor across the street was directly behind me, and they were trying to say hi to him, not me. I just kept walking. I even said, like, oh, I thought they were talking to me. Oh, stupid man. Anyway, I learned to walk. Number 8, I learned I don't need coffee or soda to get through the day. I quit both coffee and soda. I believe I quit them in March, but I did it for selfish reasons. I didn't like it was staining my teeth, and I didn't want to have my teeth constantly fixed up. They're already dingy enough, so I don't need coffee and soda. I put number 9 down as I don't need to buy everything after I take my sleep meds, and I learned that, but I don't want to tell you that I put that into practice every night, because last night I slipped up. I fell off the wagon, guys. I didn't buy that much, but I bought some things. They were Christmas gifts, but still, I really thought I was, oh man, I'm doing so good. I'm not buying things on Ambien anymore. Turns out I still am. So I learned it. I just don't put it into practice. That's number 9. Number 10, wearing a mask will not kill me. Girl, when we first started going into lockdown and then, being quarantined and then, only going to the store, that mask, it killed me. I hated wearing it. It was just like marinating inside your own juices. I'm a big fan of that. But anyhow, that on your face, girl, no. I thought I will never, no, I can't do. But I have learned that wearing a mask is not going to kill me, and I can breathe just fine, and I'm okay, and it saves lives. So, yes, wear your mask, guys. I don't need cable. I have learned that I do not need cable. I very seldom, we as a family, very, very seldom watch cable TV anymore. I can't tell you the last time. It's Hulu. It's Netflix. Although we've seen everything on Netflix. It is, HBO Max. It's YouTube. I am so close to cutting the cord on the cable, people. Every time I call and tell them, though, they go, let's give you a heck of an offer. And then I go, okay. But seriously, cable, I'm sorry, but it sucks anymore. I can't deal with it. Okay. Number 12, I have learned I am going to be a grandma twice. I found out this year that both of my children, my grown children, are having babies. One in January, one in March. So I'm going to be a grandma all at once, 2 times. So that'll be exciting. Number 13, and this is, if I could share this tip with everyone and just tell people, when all 3 of my kids lived here, and for a year I actually had another child living with me. So at one point a few years back, we had 4 kids under a 3-bedroom roof, and me and Bill and our dogs, and the laundry girl, it went dun 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 dun. It was as high as I mean, it was stacked high. Now, I have always, since my kids were able to operate machinery, taught them how to run the dishwasher. They hardly ever did it. And do their own laundry. That's the system that I put in place. We all have hampers. We all take those hampers. I have the kind that, you take out of the little thing and drag down in a bag to the laundry. And that's what my husband and I do. The kids, they ignored me on that. But when the 2 older ones moved out last year, this year I got a handle on the laundry, and now I don't have a pile. We all do adhere. Well, there's only 3 of us living here, but we do adhere to when your laundry basket gets full, take it down, wash it, do your own laundry. It just takes, one day, not even one day, a couple hours. You're done for the week or however long. And now that we're just wearing PJs and not, because used to, you were going to work, wearing your work clothes, coming home, stripping those off, throwing them in the dirty hamper, and then, putting some bedclothes on, right? Or some pajamas. I sound like an old pioneer woman. I put my bedclothes on. Oh, my bonnet. But yeah, we were dirtying up more clothes in, right? Now it's just the same attire over and over. So get your laundry done. It is a very freeing, and it's just like a weight off your shoulder, not looking at a huge pile of clothes every day. Girl, that is pro tip number 1, getting your life in order. Laundry. All right, number 14, I don't have to go to bed at 6 anymore. I used to literally start going to bed at 5 to 6 p.m. every night. Now I stay up till 9, 10, just whenever I happen to fall asleep or chemically make myself fall asleep. But yeah, I no longer start going to bed during daylight hours anymore. I wait till at night. Sometimes I even go to bed after my husband, even though I get up super early in the morning. If I'm feeling, after I get off from work, like, I'm so tired, I'll just take a 15-minute nap, I'm good to go. So, for years, I have done that. I have gone to bed with the chickens or whatever. I've gone to bed so early, and I've missed out on so much. So now I don't do that. I'll stay up and play cards with my little gal. My husband and I will watch a movie. We'll all watch a movie as a family. We'll have, game night, movie night, music night, something like that. So, yeah, you miss a lot. You miss a lot. Number 15. This is embarrassing to share, but I really have learned how many days you can go comfortably without a shower before even the dog stops wanting to sit on your lap. Girl, I'm not going to share with you how many days that is, because number 1, it's embarrassing and I am ashamed. And number 2, saying the number out loud it's not going to help anybody, is it? We're going to leave it at that. Number 16 goes back to I can be alone, but I have learned that I am better at manifestation. Do you guys do that? Manifest things, and sometimes I'll say little mantras, or I will try to meditate. It's very hard for me because it's hard to shut my head off unless I'm going to bed, and even then, I'm a horrible insomniac, so it's hard for me, but I am learning to say my mantras, meditate a little bit for me, and do some manifesting. It works. I really think it does. I mean, it can't hurt, right? So I've learned to do that this year. Number 17 is hair. I've learned so much about hair. Number 1, I don't need to color my hair every 5-6 weeks or get it cut every 3-4 weeks. I can go a long time without getting my hair colored or cut. I've actually started letting the grays go. I haven't had color since probably January, so I'm okay with au naturel. And I've also learned to cut my husband's hair. I'm not winning any prizes at it. You guys saw my video of me cutting my own hair. If you didn't, I'll link it. Go get that one. That's crazy time. But I've learned to cut his with the clippers and scissors, and it looks okay. So hair, I've learned to do a lot with hair this year. Number 18, this saves so much time and energy. I learned that you can do Sam's instant checkout. I don't know if you can do this at Costco, but I know at Sam's, you just sign onto your mobile app and you scan things around the store as you put them in your cart. You bypass the checkout line and go straight to the door. When you check out, you just swipe a button and it totals all your groceries. You pay it with your card. You just let them scan that, scan some things in your cart. You are done. Listen, girl, the times I have spent in the checkout line at Sam's, it's a long, long time. So I am saving so much time and energy doing the Sam's mobile checkout and sometimes the Instacart at Walmart and the other various grocery stores. So I've learned to do that this year. I've learned to apply and wear lipstick. I have never been a makeup wearer ever, but lipstick, let me see if it's on right. Yeah, I have learned to wear it and not hate it. And a lot of times you'll see me doing this in my videos. It's just because I'm so not used to wearing it that I think it's always going to be like my grandma all over my teeth. So I'm constantly like, So I'm getting used to it, but I have learned to apply and wear makeup. So yes, baby steps, honey, baby steps. Number 20, I've learned that I am blessed. I have a roof over my head. Both my husband and I are gainfully employed. Knock wood that still continues. But as of today, the time of this filming, yeah, my kids are well. They are living their own lives and doing well. And so, you know, even in a horrible situation, I can still find things to be thankful for and come to the realization that we are blessed, right? So there you go, 20 things I've learned in 2020. It's not over yet. I'm sure that I will learn some more things. Thank you to Yoda of Yoda Style. If you haven't seen Yoda, and I don't know how you got over here without seeing Yoda, because I talk about her all the time, but definitely go check her video out now. If you didn't come over here from her video, check hers out. I'm dying to see if we had some correlations, some things that were the same. I bet we did. We didn't touch base on this. We didn't say anything other than let's do a video called this. And so it was rough coming up with, you know, things I've learned. But once I got quiet and still and learned to be alone, I jotted everything down. Coming up in another video, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do yet, but I think I'm going to show you Coach Animation Part 2. I found some more Coach animation bags and I want to show them to you, and we'll talk about them, review them, and all that good stuff. Y'all have a great weekend, and listen, if y'all see my husband, don't tell him nothing. Bye. Okay, Yoda, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and all I need from you in an affirmative way to say yes is bam. Your signature bam, okay? Here's the first one. Yoda, we're BFFs for life. I am your favorite person. We are kindred spirits, and we always will be.
Bam.
Thank you. Yoda, you definitely want to give me your Chanel red mini bag, don't you?
Bam.
I knew it. Thanks, girl. It's true. I'm both a caring and tender lover.
Bam.
Wow. Yes, thank you. I needed that today. today. You and I will take a Thelma and Louise type trip across the USA in a red convertible. Me getting with the Brad Pitt type, of course, and us not driving off a cliff.
Bam.
Yay! We're totally simpatico. We're in agreement. I can feel it. One more thing, Yoda, and again, give us that bam to give me a big hell yes on this, okay? All I need is the bam. Me, you, Winnie, and Autumn will all meet up for a slumber party, and this is going to happen right after COVID, okay? We're going to braid each other's hair. We're going to tell each other secrets. We're going to have a pajama party. And then, girl, you are definitely going to vajazzle mine, Gwynnie's, and Autumn's vajay, right?
Hell no. Definitely not.
Oh, that stung. Oh, girl. Man, I guess I went a little too far there. Oh, well. We're still BFFs, right?
Bam.